Good afternoon, everyone. Well, before I begin talking to you a little bit about today's virtual field trip in the Dominican Republic, which is the second country that we're going to speak about during this month of Hispanic Heritage, I thought I'd be outside in a similar atmosphere and background that you would find in the Dominican Republic. It's one of the Caribbean islands, and pretty much the islands itself, I'm not talking about the people, are pretty similar in vegetation. You know what we have here? Actually, this is a banana tree, and the banana leaves. See, they're pretty big, and they're used for a lot of things. Well, let me just show you a little bit. Yeah, you can see all the rich greenery and rich trees. And they have diverse fruits. Yep, I'm gonna see if I could show you. There's a building up on the top. If I can show that to you, it's being built right now. Well, I'm up in the mountains. And that is like one of the highest points in the mountains. Somebody's building themselves a beautiful home up there. So anyway, to talk to you a little bit about the Dominican Republic, it's a country that is located on an island called Hispaniola. It shares that island with another country called Haiti. I'm not going to give you the particular history on how that came about, but I will tell you this: that island, Hispaniola, was the very first place Christopher Columbus landed when he arrived in what we call the Americas. And he spent about almost a month there, and meeting the inhabitants of the Dominican Republic. He established a fort, left 30 men there, and then returned back to Spain, where he sailed from. And it was quite an interesting thing. You can imagine for him to return to Europe. There was no mail back then. This was in 1492. So, that was a good over 500 years ago. So he had to return to Spain to tell them what he found. And the trip took about a month and a half. And you remember, he sailed there with the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. So this is what gives the Dominican Republic its Hispanic background, okay? It's Spanish background. The Spanish settlers first arrived there and shared, I'm not going to tell you the entire history, but initially they shared life with the native Indians, the native inhabitants of that country. Anyway, as I said, that was the first place Christopher Columbus landed, and that's what started the discovery of what we now call the Americas. It's very interesting, and if you have an opportunity, there's a lot to be said about it, and I know that there are teachers that are going to tell you more in depth about the Dominican Republic. My job today is to take you on a virtual field trip so you can have a little fun. With that background that I gave you, now you need to put your sneakers on, okay, and your cap for the sun, and we'll get ready to take a tour of some of the most famous historical places in the Dominican Republic. The cities will be mentioned by name. Part of the tour will be by helicopter. Part of our tour will be walking. We'll see some historic buildings, monuments, and some beautiful resorts like Punta Cana, which is famous worldwide. So get ready, and in about a minute, as soon as Justin gets this all together, we're going to take our virtual field trip in the Dominican Republic. Okay, guys, see you there.